Hey everybody, welcome to our HIIT day. We are going to get some extra energy out in our session today. It is day 33. So we are going to be doing a 30-20-10. We're going to hit two exercises. It'll be a core exercise and a plyometric exercise to get that heart rate up. And we'll hit it at 30 reps, then 20 reps, and then 10 reps, and then we'll have a new set of two. So let's get warmed up, and then we'll get going on our first round. So let's start off with a nice deep inhale. Bring those arms up overhead. And then exhale, twist to the right. And then reach your arms over the legs to the right. So you should feel a little more stretch in that left side hamstring. Inhale back up and over. And then you're going to twist and reach over to the left. Perfect. Bring it back up. And then take a wider base of support, and we're going to bring our hips all the way down into a nice wide squat. If you need to, sometimes, a lot of times I need to, depending on how tight I am or what I've been up to, if my legs are sore. Take a little bit of a movement side to side. Let one heel lift and then the other, if you would like. And then slowly settle if you can. If you're up a little bit higher, no big deal. We want to try to get those heels on the ground and the knees pushing out wide. Open that chest, slide those shoulder blades down. Let's rotate through the head and neck a little bit. All right, and then walk your hands forward. So the booty is going to push up. You're going to walk those hands out. And we'll hit up our downward facing dog. Nice big spread open fingertips. Ooh, I feel my back from our back set yesterday, right here. That's awesome. All right, pedal out those feet. So drop one heel to the ground and straighten behind the leg, and then your other. Go back and forth one more time. And then the other. All right, grab through the core. Push your chest back just a little deeper. Flex through the abdomen, slide through the back, stretch those hamstrings, and then exhale, come forward and just hold a plank with me for a second or two. Reach the back long, slide those shoulder blades in. Elbows rotate back towards your toes, and then you're trying to slide into the arms, into the back. All right, and then drop onto your knees and turn over onto your back. Hug your left knee into the chest, extend that right leg long, push that low back into the ground. Your head and shoulders are up off the ground. Switch for me. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and switch. Inhale, exhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, and plant both feet onto the ground. We'll take a little bit of a rotation. So here's the deal. With our plyo day, our HIIT days, rotate your knees side to side. You still should find your level of comfort, not super comfort. We want to try to find uncomfortable to push ourselves and find progression and build our endurance and conditioning, train that cardio. However, find your place within the movement, right? If some of the hopping and the jumping isn't quite where you are at and ready for, don't worry about that. You'll get there eventually and build into it. Okay, so our first set of work is going to be a bicycle crunch and a get up. So your head's going to rest in the hands. You're going to slide that low back into the ground. Legs are going to start in a tabletop position, and then you're just bicycling, twisting side to side. So your back will stay on the ground with the chest up, and you'll extend and twist. We're going to go 30 each side. If for whatever reason a bicycle crunch doesn't work for you, I know some of you have a hard time getting head up off the ground. It's not really what works well for your head or shoulders or neck. You'll just keep your hands on the ground, the head rested on the ground, and you're going to bicycle here. Same idea as when we hit up a dead bug. You get that low back driven toward the ground, and you're flexing and contracting underneath that rib cage, pulling everything together. Okay, then we're going to do a get up. There's a few different ways that you can do a get up. First option, you're going to roll yourself forward, crisscross your feet, and you can turn and push yourself up. Then you'll drop back down, hands drop, turn, lower down. Then you'll cross your legs the other way, rock yourself up, turn, come to standing. So I'm going to be doing 30 of my method. These will take a little bit longer. So just keep working at the pace that I'm working to get yourself, or until I get to 30, then you can call your time done as well. Okay, so that's option one. Option two is to roll back and keep your feet crossed. Okay, so when you cross, it gives your hips a little bit more angle and gets them wider to be able to stand all the way up. So if you're hitting up this way, we want to try to get your feet crisscrossed the opposite direction the next time that you stand up. All right, so with that, you won't really be jumping at the top, and that's totally fine. The next option, this is what I'll be hitting up, is my feet kind of wide. This is why we hit that low squat from the beginning. You're going to extend out, come up, and jump. Roll down, crunch those knees in, come up, and jump. If none of those work, I'm going to just have you hit up a squat and a reach, squat and a reach. Okay, so here we go. We are going to start with our bicycle crunch, 30 each leg, which is 60 total. Push that low back into the ground. Rest your head and hands. Ready, and 1, 2. Keep your elbows nice and wide. Make sure you're getting that twist halfway. Hands are there to rest the head into. Should feel nothing on your neck. 25. And 30. All right, then your get up. Whatever method you wanted. 1, 2. Being able to get up off the ground. Super healthy without your hands. Push that low back into the ground. Use your core. It's okay if you're not moving as fast. Just learning to get the motion is awesome. 1/2. Tighten around that core. 10 to go. Keep it working. 27. 28. 29. 30. All right. Lower back down. Take a little stretch. All right. Here's 20. Rest the head and hands and go. 2. 10. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Here we go. Ready for those get-ups. Oh. 1, Moving a little slower. Ah, that's okay. 2. Gotta get my little oomph. Halfway. Use that core. 2, that's really the only way. Get it done. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Stretch those quads real quick. Sit on your legs. Hinge back. Woo. Okay, last set. Only 10. Find your core. Ready, set, go. 1, 2. 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, here we go. 10. We're going to count it down. 9. 7. 6. 4. Get that jump off the ground if you can. 3. 2. And 1. Whew. Well done, well done. Okay, go back to your quad stretch. Toes tuck under. Whew. Good work. Okay, bring your right leg forward. Left leg stays back. Tuck the hips under. Little hip flexor stretch. And then we're going to hit the other side. So our next set is a scissor crunch. Very similar to the bicycle crunch, except for now our legs are straight. After that, we're going to do a power jack. So with your power jack, your legs will be pretty close together. You're going to squat in, and then you're doing basically a big cheerleader jumping jack at the top, coming back down. If you don't jump, kick, squat, kick, squat, kick. Okay? We've got it. Low back again, pushes into the ground. Straighten those legs. Get a little sneaky stretch here. 60 total. And go. 1. Tighten that core. 3. That's our pace. 4. Not too fast, but not too slow. Should feel nothing on your neck. Same as with your bicycle. If you need to keep your head on the ground, totally fine. Just take out that twist. Halfway. Take your brain to the belly. That's what we're working here. Don't rely on the move to get the work done for you. You have to work for it. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Make sure that core stays strong. Your range is up to you. Here we go. 10 down. Keep working it. 23. 29. 30. Nice job. Phew. Just let it settle a little. Or finish your reps. All right, let's gear up. 20 reps each leg. 1, 2, 3. Big twist. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Halfway. 10 to go. 15. Can you push your low back any deeper into the ground? 19 and 20. All right, here we go. Ten down. 18, 20. I don't know if you can feel it or not, but a lot of times your heart rate spikes after your little stint is done. So grab it. Take a second. We're finding those intervals. Driving high and then allowing it to recover. Just enough. I want a solid third set. Proud of our second set. That's good. Okay, legs are up. Only 10. Nothing to it. Here we go. 2. Your upper belly is doing the twist. The lower core is pulling those legs. 7, 8, 9, 10. Power jacks. 5. Come on, get height. 8, 9, 10. Whew. So happy. I don't have to do more of those. Whew. All right. That was the height of the intensity. We are going to go into full sit-ups. We don't do much of these, so it'll be fun to see how 30 feel. And then we're going to do mountain climbers. If you don't do a full sit-up, I'm going to have you again keep your head on the ground and just extend both legs out and then draw them back. Both legs out, draw back. You can keep your hands under the pelvis, and you have to pull that low belly in, push the low back onto the ground. If you don't do mountain climbers, then you're going to do a vertical climber up here. Okay, here we go. Full sit up. Toes are going to be up. Arms forward. If you want to put your hands behind your head, that's fine. Scoop the belly to lower just to your shoulder blades. Come back up. 1, 2, 3, 5. Can you keep abdomen flexed so that you feel the flexion all the way down and all the way up? 1/3 there. Keep your hands low. You're not throwing them. 15. Scoop the belly. 20. Make sure when you go all the way down, you're at that drop, that you're not relaxing. 5 to go. Should be no momentum, no heave ho, and 30. All right. Come up or find your high plank. Set your plank first. Make sure the shoulders stay up over the wrist. Ready? Go. 1, 2. $30. Okay, I felt my belly there. That's good. Okay, little zipper and then back. That can be kind of your cueing. You know, you're getting that low back in the ground. Okay, here we go. For 20. 2. 6. Definitely not that high heart rate like we had with our power jacks, but still up. 10. We're halfway. Don't think about doing the move. Think about how you're moving. What are you using? Where are you gripping? Where do you feel tight? Where do you feel weak? Can you keep belly flexed intact? 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so as I said, these aren't as intense as your power jacks, so it's up to us to get it there. Shoulders over those wrists. Let's run it as fast as we can. Ready, set, go. Still pull the knees as far as you can. That was good. All right. 10 here. Scoop and flex. See how it feels to lower in the flexion and rise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tuck it in, belly strong. 1, 2, 10. All right, one set to go. We're going to do TikTok planks and jump squats. So a TikTok plank, you'll be on your elbows, and we're going to rotate side to side, keeping both elbows evenly on the ground. 30 each side, 60 total. Our jump squats, if you're not going to do a TikTok plank, stay hands and knees, and I want you to hinge. So pull that shoulder to the hip. I feel a lot of heat there. So it's not quite holding your plank from a TikTok, but if you can contract that core, pull across the belly, and then hinge side to side, you'll definitely feel the heat. Okay, then our jump squats for 30. If you don't jump squat, just squat. You can get your arms going. That'll definitely help get your heart rate up. All right, here we go. Final 30, 20, 10 for the day. Tuck it under. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's your pace. Notice what is grabbing side to side, how the front of the belly stays strong the entire way. 15. And your obliques are catching and pulling side to side. 21. 28, 29, 30. All right, here we go. 2. Halfway. 28, 29, 30. Feel that heart thump. It's good. Set 2 for 20. Bring your shoulders up over those elbow creases. Here we go. 1, 2. It's not about checking it off. It's about feeling every rep, feeling yourself get stronger, more mobile, healthier, more able-bodied. 18, 19, 20. You get to where you just want to check it off, or you can stay focused and set into the motion. 10. 18, 19, 20. Whee. Here we go. 10 reps. Focus each rep. And go. 1, 2, 9, 10. Hold on to that core. 8, 9, 10. Yes. Let's start with that hip flexor. Tuck it under that back hip. Get your hips to tuck. Then shift forward a little. Make little changes, adjustments. Pull the hips to center. Make sure the pelvis still tucked, core still strong. Right arm slides up and leans over. That was fun. Oh, didn't leave me crying like some of them have. That's good. Toes up. Level off. It's all good. Make it to the mat. When you're consistent and you're just doing something every day, it's really good to have big pushers, high intensity burners, but we have to level it off with other focus days, lower intensity. You might even know the feeling of recognizing, being able to feel when you don't get, okay, let's hit our pigeon, when you're not getting those days off, when you're pushing too much, too many rounds. I definitely felt a few of those in our formatting frenzy. There's a lot of HIIT days in a row. It's good for a bit. We had our recovery days or weeks, but then now we're shifting it up again. Should be changing things around, keeping the body having to work in different ranges and motions, trying to get away from just single plane movements. Sometimes it's good to isolate and focus, and then other days to just do some cartwheels and flips. Not that I can do those. All right, other side. Right leg comes forward. Tuck under. Find that back hip tucking, right? That pelvis again is going to kind of draw under, then shift forward. When you have that grab that you want in the back hip flexor, so try not to arch here, right? Just tuck and then hinge from that right foot or right hip. Okay, then the left arm comes up, reach over. Okay, find your hamstring stretch. Toe comes up. Reach the chest toward the toes. Drop that right hip. Make sure you're following up with a solid diet, not meaning that you're dieting at all, but just that you are refueling with nourishing whole foods. Everybody's a little different as far as their digestive systems. Okay, pigeon, whether you want more animal protein, more fats, more veggies, no animal products, plant-based, ketogenic, Whole30, all those things kind of cage you. They can be super helpful and effective for helping you realize what a healthy and balanced and nutrient-dense intake can feel like. But I feel like we all should become very in tune to our own bodies and our own digestive systems, and what's worked for the last 3 years, 5 years, 10 years may start to change and adjust. Our environments change. Our daily habits can kind of change over time. All right, slide that leg around. So be willing to adjust. Bring those arms up, but try to find a balance. 80 to 90% of the time, you are focused on low to no sugar, whole foods, very natural sources, minimally processed or no processed. And then that 10% of the time, 20% of the time, I think as we age, we have to creep more toward 90-10 instead of 80-20. You can enjoy a drink of choice or somebody's birthday, cheesecake, or whatever it is. But moderation and balance is extremely difficult to come by. But over time, we can build that ability. So it's awesome. Okay, come on up. Let's reach those arms up overhead. Take a hinge to the left and then a hinge to the right. Fantastic job. And I will see you back tomorrow. We'll have full body, get a little bit of everything.